A hot meal and some warm company.
There you are.
Simple but life-changing pleasures. But as the cost of living rises higher and higher, many of our elderly are struggling. More than 1.5 million are now living in food poverty, and that number's set to rise steeply. I've come to an age concern lunch club in West London to meet Danny, an 87-year-old retired mechanic, Harry, an 88-year-old World War II veteran, and Raina, an 82-year-old widower, to find out how life has changed for them over the years.
With the supermarkets, I think they're taking us for a ride, you know, because one minute they're putting their prices down, lower, and the next minute it's going up higher. So you don't always know what the right price is, you know. So, I mean, you only got a certain amount of money to spend.
It's a very hard thing these days for people, the price of things. You go to one shop, the price might be dropped there. You go to that one, and the price goes up a little bit. You never know what you want to buy.
The people who brought this country along are being neglected badly, and I think it's disgusting the way things are left, to be honest and true with you.
Shocking new figures make Britain look more Dickensian than 21st century. Almost a quarter of pensioners have had to cut back on food, and more than 1 million are malnourished. Lunch clubs like this one already provide an essential service, but over the next few years the demand for places is set to surge because there'll be more older people living in poverty. They'll be paying an extra £300 for their annual food bill, and that's more than any other age group. As the chill sets in, the choice faced by many pensioners this winter will be stark: food or fuel.
Many, particularly elderly households, will be faced with that choice of do they miss a meal, or do they cut back on their food spending, or do they look to not put on their heating? And that is the reality for, we think, something like 1 million or between 1 and 1.5 million households.
Harry, Danny and Raina can face their futures with confidence. It's a shame the same can't be said for all of our elderly. Ashish Joshi, Sky News.